So a lot of you guys been asking me on Instagram to do YouTube vlogs or anything that I do day to day. I'm not a YouTuber by all means. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not even a videographer, editor. But anyways, I don't want to rant about that. A few things today. So I replaced my radiator with a aftermarket aluminum, thinking that it will ride better or cool it better. Absolutely not. So that is, I'll put the electric fans there. It has a 460 electric fans, and it pushes air, but definitely doesn't cool it down as good as the original one. The reason I changed the original one was I put an oversized fan, clutch fan, on the pulley, and once in a while when the body flexes when I'm off-roading, it rubs on the shroud, and that was bugging the crap out of me. But I was like, you know what? And I was like, I'll try this. Scratch that. I'm removing that and going with what I know better. Anyways, so yesterday I lost one of my rams, or it was going to be a butcher, so he was neutered, and literally I was going to butcher him in maybe up 2 weeks, 3 weeks. He ended up getting strangled with some rope on the fence over there on that side, and I did not know by the time I got back to the ranch. I didn't know how long he was dead for, so I couldn't harvest the meat. But I ended up dragging him and started. Sorry, that was a phone call, spam call. But anyways, so yeah, I didn't know how long he was dead for, so I ended up dragging him, gutting him on the desert on my property. So now that was yesterday. So what I got going on today is I got my 30-06 with a Vortex. This thing has taken a lot of animals, a lot of deers. I actually have them. You can't see them here, but I got the notches. Anyways, and then I'm gonna take my Smith & Wesson with the Invader Concepts holster, chest holster. We're gonna hike into my property here over the hill and see if we can see some coyotes and smoke them. I've been having a coyote problem here at the ranch. I had chickens and turkeys, and same thing with my neighbor, and they've been little by little getting a chicken here and there. So yeah, we'll see if we could kill something. Again, this is super raw footage. I'm not gonna edit it. It's just what I do here at the ranch. Hopefully I have some time to show you guys the horses here on YouTube, and yeah, we'll see. So this is not where I put them. I put them maybe about 50 yards from over there, and this is where I ended up finding them. So what I want to do is I want to go up a little bit higher and just stay put, just to see if I see anything coming tonight. But something definitely dragged it this way and hit it here. So we weren't able to see any coyotes. I don't know if you can see, but right there, that black dot, that's where the my dead sheep is, which, just to give you a reference, something dragged it all the way to right from right there. So originally I set it right there with the guts and everything, so I could come up that hill by that mesquite tree and then be able to shoot here at the ranch. So that didn't happen, so something definitely dragged it quite a bit to right there. So again, I stood here for a while. Sun's going down. Still got to hike back to the main property. Still got my rifle chambered just in case, and I got my gun, my 9mm, again just in case. But I gotta go feed horses and yeah, take care of everything else at the ranch. So we'll see. I'm just gonna walk and start heading south. Hopefully I see something. Again, I'm not a coyote expert by all means, but you know what's funny? Usually when I'm nowhere near a rifle or a gun, coyotes maybe like 30 feet from me, and they know it. They just walk right by. Or if I only have a 22, I could see them for like 100 yards, clear as day, broadside. So that's how it goes. But anyways, we tried. It's still a beautiful day out right now. Stay tuned here. Once I get to the ranch, I'll show you some of the horses here. Still heading towards the ranch, maybe about 150 yards, maybe 200 yards that way. that's pretty neat. Always finding old bottles. They're everywhere out here for who knows what or when. Let's see, zoom in. Pretty neat. So take this with us, put it back in the trash. It's already broken. But anyways, man, this thing's, I don't know if you guys know this, but this jumping cactus, literally they're like Velcro to you. So they're painful and they're everywhere here. So riding my horses through here, you gotta be cautious. Otherwise you can get in some real fun with your horses. Anyways, head back to the ranch. I didn't see a single coyote, no sounds. They're quiet. Of course they are. They're nice and full. So anyways. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I've been feeding a stray dog. And her name is Ghost. I'll call her Ghost. And by the reason being is it's the ghost of the desert. So I can see her right now. Oh, there she goes. It's a white dog, female. She's not aggressive, but she's very shy. Super shy. So maybe she's the one that's eating that meat. I doubt it. Anyway, let's see if I can show you guys Ghost. Come on, man, where are you at? She's a super friendly dog, just never gets near, and then she disappears into the desert, and I never see her until in the mornings or evenings like today. She makes an appearance. She was just right here. She hides very well, man. Let's see, where are you? Hey, Ghost. Man, she hides well. Oh, I know she's around here. I just don't know where she's at. And she's white as a ghost. Let's see. Sometimes she hides into these washes. Man, where is she? She was just standing right here. Anyways, I caught her on video before from far away, and she's coming around, especially now she knows that she's safe with us and she could eat. You know, there's water and shelter, so hey, what the heck? Man, look at that. That's freaking beautiful, ain't it? And again, some of you guys wanted to see some YouTube vlogs of my little everyday things here, so these are super rough. I'm not going to edit them or anything like that. Whoever wants to enjoy watching them, hope you guys enjoy this. Man, where is she? Anyways, but yeah, hopefully I can start doing this more frequent throughout, once a week at least. That's my goal for whoever's interested here on YouTube. I don't know where it's going to go, but nevertheless, there's always something interesting happening. Here we are at the ranch. Made it back from the hike. I got a battery for my little tack room there. It died for some reason. My my solar panel wasn't charging it, so I just gotta unload. Oh, the mule's looking at something. And of course, look at that sheep right here. I'm gonna zoom in. Look at that. Just standing there. Just does as he pleases. I gotta cover that hay too. As you guys see here, there's some rain coming. There we go. Well, didn't get to fire my rifle today. Well, we'll see though. Man, one of my favorite holsters here, Invader Concepts chest holsters. Super awesome. RWR10 to get a discount. But anyways, Yeah, I gotta unload this water and this battery. We'll do that right now. Again, it's just a little block here, nothing special. It's the water for the horses. Kind of just have it on a hose and gravity fed. So this is Pearl or Moonshine. I got her February from my buddy Kevin from California. This is Rusty the mule. He's still super green and sketched out, but he'll come around. And then over there's Chevy. And then this one right here, believe it or not, this was the first animal here at Rusty Wheel Ranch, or one of them. So he's the OG. So this is my tack room. I gotta hook up the battery here. It was dead. This is my little solar panel charger. Maybe that's why it's not charging. It was unplugged. I gotta do a better job at this. Anyways, so here is where I feed Ghost. I usually fill this with food here, slide her underneath, and then she comes in. She comes over here and eats it. All right, let me unlock this, and then yeah, we'll get going. So nothing special here. Man, it is difficult to do things with one hand. So this is my little tack room. Again, nothing crazy. This is my little hangout area. It does have a little bit of water damage I gotta fix, and then all the electrical. But yeah, this is just the inside of Rusty Wheel Ranch here. So I gotta feed the horses real quick. Usually I give her some grain. Only her. She doesn't keep weight that well. I try deworming her, doing everything. There we go. Yeah, you're good. And then this one, look. Now you're coming around. Come on. Freaking cool animal. It's unfortunate that the other one ended up passing and dying. Luckily it wasn't as big as this one. This one's one of my studs. Pretty friendly. Thing's massive though. I don't have any more food, buddy. And of course Rusty. Beautiful mule. Super green. When I got him, I couldn't even put a halter on, barely. So now I'm able to saddle him and do a lot of things, but he's still pretty sketched out. Let's go get Chevy some food. There he is. He likes to make a mess. Hi, Chevy. So this one's my main pride and joy here. I didn't pick the name Chevy. He came sold as is. Stubborn horse. Come on. Yeah, come on. I got some goodies for you. So I got a feed double today. Check on the water. There it is. So the reason the ranch is named Rusty Wheel Ranch, when I bought the property, that Rusty Wheel was the only thing around in the middle of the desert. So that's how I decided to name the ranch after. And then here, I'm working on clearing this right here to potentially build an arena, a shop to work on my trucks and everything else. Hot Chevy, and you look fat. Look at that fat horse. I gotta work you more. He's super friendly. He's broke. Not fancy broke, but he's broke, whatever that means. All right, I gotta feed a little bit more for the cows. The wind tore that up, so I gotta fix that again. Too much work, not enough hours in the day. Man, this is hard doing it with one hand. So here are some little sheds that I found at the ranch while horseback. Pretty good size. There's some little ones there, and then there's one right there. Got my little collection going. There used to be a skull. Oh, there it is. There's that skull. Coyote or dog, I don't know. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna wrap some of these things up right now. She's looking good though. She's looking way better. We were having issues with her hooves, especially for her front ones. They were growing kind of wonky. But luckily my buddy Johnny is helping me out, and he's fixing her up little by little. Each trim and shoot, she gets better and better. Huh? Can I ride you? No? All right. Time to feed Ghost. There it is. That way the sheep don't get to it. Yeah, you. This thing's a nuisance. Yeah, again, I don't know what to tell you guys. And this is one of my first vlogs. I know that again I'm repeating myself, but you guys wanted to see some of the behind the scenes here at Rusty Wheel Ranch. It's nothing special. That's my round pen here. I gotta finish building and clearing this out. So anyways, yeah, this is it. If you guys are interested on watching more, just let me know, man. Again, I don't know what I'm doing. Here's a little my little golf cart. Is where I used to haul hay with. It's a little gas 2-stroke, but the battery keeps dying. I can't do this with one hand, so I gotta take this battery and then charge it tonight here. That way we're ready for put it to work tomorrow. Just one of my cows. So yeah, we'll see. There we go, got it. I gotta get a better setup. What should we name him? You know that this guy has no name. We should name him something. Let me know, guys, what you guys want to name him. What should we name you, buddy? Anyways, all right. Yeah, get this golf cart working. And then that's my beautiful 7.3 dually. She's a runner. All right, I gotta put the tarp on the hay and get going on this thing before it gets too dark. Well, this is the end of this vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Nothing fancy at all. Like I said, it's just trying to figure it out here on YouTube. Pretty raw footage, but it's just another beautiful day.